Here's that shooter at the Santa Fe school. Let's get this in. Yeah, better. The reason I put this up here is I want to talk about what could be coming next. Huh? We know right now Senator Rubio, I think he's from Florida, Lindsey Graham, they're working with Dianne Feinstein and all those other Senate Democrats to put forth a new federal gun law. Probably that has to do with mental health, where they can go in and say, well, if so-and-so called and we're worried about you doing something to yourself or causing harm to yourself or to somebody else, we got to do something about this. Instead of working with the Democrats and breaking the Constitution and taking away people's freedoms, why don't you try working with the doggone Constitution and let it go at that? The culture of America now, with all the communist, socialist crap that's going on, they are influencing these kids. It's not the guns making them do it. If you look back at Combine, what were they doing out at Combine at that time when those kids did that first shooting? What was it, 99, 98, something like that? They were teaching those kids suicide. Check it out yourself. Go check it out. It's drugs, all the stuff that these teachers are teaching these kids in schools nowadays, that's part of the culture. It's not our Constitution. It's not our Bill of Rights. It's the culture. If these kids were just a little bit older and maybe knocked up some girl and had a family on the way, then maybe these kids would realize, wow, my kid's going to be going to school and somebody could shoot him. No, it's the culture of America. You got these people in school. You got all these kids protesting, oh, we got to take the guns away. We got to do something. The same damn kids are part of the problem. They're the one that's been bullying these kids, putting them down, and then they want to blame it on something else. But the typical Democrats, what they do something and they blame it on somebody else until the lie looks like it's real. Now, the problem is not the firearms. It never has been. It never will be. More of these kids are killed on the way to school in their cars than are killed by the guns. Every year we lose a lot of kids who are just, they're usually on their way to school when the accident happens, or they left the school and they got a bunch of kids that they're dropping off and so on and so forth, and they get killed. Everything out there is unsafe. I don't care if it's a car or if it's a gun or if it's a glass of water. You can choke on a glass of water and die. You can die in a swimming pool. You got those kids going up and down steps in the school. Maybe they could lose their balance and fall, hit their head, and die. It's not the guns. It's the culture of the United States right now. And to have those round table discussions where you got a bunch of idiots together, they think they're trying to solve something, and not one single one comes up with a legitimate answer to the question. How do you stop the violence? Well, let's see. Take away all the TV towers. Take away all the games out of the stores so that these kids can't take them home and play with it all hours of the day until they're so damn tired they go to go to sleep. Well, oh man, I need me some speed to make it through the day. And then they start on another drug, then another drug, then another drug, until they're so messed up, they don't know, who in the hell they are. But to blame it on drugs? No. Like I said, there's more people killed in cars than ever be killed by a firearm. At least where it concerns these kids. And they've had plenty of time to come up with different answers at these schools, and they haven't done nothing. They've sit on their ass and go, well, sooner or later, the Congress and the Senate, they'll get together, they'll pass gun laws, and we'll feel safe, but you won't be safe. How in the hell are you going to be any safer? Laws don't stop anything, just like a sign doesn't stop anything. You've got to get into their minds, and you do that by teaching. You've got to get these socialist teachers out of the school. That's the first damn thing you've got to do. Get rid of the damn socialist books and things that have been rewritten that are in the schools. Like Heather has two mommies. Give me a break. You got to get that kind of shit out of the schools. Put God back in the schools. Put prayer back in the schools. Don't go blaming it on our Constitution or our Bill of Rights. How damn stupid do you think we are? Nobody's going to comply to any damn mental health damn thing that you people in Congress or the Senate come out with. It's not mental health. Your laws are meaningless. Completely meaningless. Who in the hell would comply? So, if you pass a thing on mental illness, then anybody can call in. Oh, no, we'll fix this. There's going to be safeguards. Safeguards my ass. Safeguard you people, like you weren't supposed to steal the Social Security money. Your hands were supposed to be tied. You dipped into that. Everything that you say you're going to do, you turn it around to when it works good for you, and to hell with everybody else. Those days are over. Only mental health people is the ones that are in Congress and the Senate right now. Okay, that's my views on any upcoming federal laws. They're meaningless. It doesn't solve the problem, and they don't know how to solve it because they're not smart. They can't even they can't even balance the budget. And that's a constitutional thing that they're supposed to be doing, and they're just ignoring the Constitution. Okay, I've pretty much run my rant for tonight. Thanks for watching.